Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is my unboxing video for the Wyrmwood jam screens. As someone who has played Dungeons & Dragons since the first time it came out, back in the 70s, I've always wanted a more advanced DM screen. In the early years, we would use notebooks, and then they came out with the first DM screens. These were made from cheap cardboard and would wear out easily. After watching an episode of Critical Role, I noticed the DM screen that they were using and thought, I could make that, but then quickly realized the amount of work that would be needed and the trial and error of the learning process. Then I saw that Wyrmwood, who made their screen, had launched a new Kickstarter. I decided to back it. I backed it back in October of 2023, and my order was delivered in April of 24. With the exception of one item, everything arrived. I ordered a special custom piece, but it's delayed due to design issues. When my box arrived, I could not wait to open it and see how it looks. I had no idea what to expect on the quality or the weight of the items. While this wasn't my first Wyrmwood Kickstarter I have backed, it's the first one that's actually been delivered. I had no prior experience with their products, so again, I didn't know what to expect. This video shows me unboxing and describing some of the pieces. I apologize for the shaky video in some places. I'm still learning the best way to do my videos. Also, the original audio was so bad I ended up doing a voiceover. So please bear with me, as this is one of my very first videos and I'm learning along the way. Thank you very much. Everything arrived in one box. Full disclosure, I already opened the box and did a quick inventory to make sure everything was there, so the packaging was a lot better than it looks here. Every accessory from Wyrmwood comes with their signature stickers. In this box, it included every item that I ordered except for one. The first item is the canvas bag. The next item is a dice tray. Second dice tray. Then the storage tower drawer inserts, followed by two more dice trays. Then the storage tower. This box contains a display insert and a dice tower. Another display insert. This is an initiative ruler. Helps you track the numbers for initiative. This is an initiative turn tracker made out of brass, followed by the initiative trackers. There's both black and white. Some magnetic pins. Metal full plate. A half plate. It's an acrylic half plate. An acrylic full plate. This is a tablet tray. Display shield. Followed by solid shields. That was everything in the box. Now let's take a look at everything. The first item is a solid display panel. All the wood I got was black walnut. The quality is really good. The panel's nice and thick. On top of each panel, there's a groove that holds the initiative trackers. It's a simple but ingenious design. On the back side, there's a metal strip for magnets and magnets in the back of the panel. If you shake it, you can hear the magnets. They're floating free, which allows them to rotate and orient themselves however you need. Every Wyrmwood product comes with their craftsman's promise. You can read it on the box here. The box doesn't hold together very well, so if you're planning to save the boxes, you might want to tape them up. The two panels will lock together with their magnets, so you want to be careful when laying them on top of each other that you don't get your fingers caught between them. My third panel is the display panel. The display panel is gorgeous with this maple insert. These inserts can be replaced with the tool that comes with any extra insert that you purchase. There's a little gasket that holds it in place, and then they just pop out. Again, the maple is gorgeous with the black walnut. These are the initiative trackers. I have both white and black. Use one color for the players and one color for enemies. They're nice and solid and very well made. This is a brass turn tracker. They sit on top of the initiative tracker, so it reminds you whose turn it is. This is the initiative ruler. It has numbers so that you can track what person is in what order. Magnetic pins are available, and they're pretty strong, nice and simple, just like a push pin, only they're magnetic. The display inserts can easily be removed and replaced. I ordered a second maple, which I plan to sand down and then stain. They do have a coating on them, so you do have to sand them if you plan to stain them. It comes with a new gasket and a tool for removing the old gasket and putting the new one in. I ordered a second insert. This one is made out of Amethyst. This is one of the most gorgeous gemstones I've seen. It's nice and solid, cool to the touch, but just looks gorgeous and is going to look amazing with the black walnut. The next item I have here is the storage tower. It also has magnets inside of it, so it attaches to the side of the panels. Again, the black walnut is just absolutely gorgeous. Inside are shelves. This panel comes off and gives you access to the shelves inside. The shelves are removable, and you can replace them with storage trays. The storage trays are made out of plastic. And you have to remove the shelves first, and they slide in into the same grooves as the shelves. Got to line it up just right, and they slide right in. And they're nice and snug. Not sure what to do with the shelves once if you have the trays in, but we'll figure that out later. And to cover everything up, you just put the cover back on. I haven't decided yet how I'm going to use the trays versus the shelves. We'll just have to see how it goes. The next item is the dice tower. This is a double-sided dice tower, allows you to roll both public and private views. Again, it's such a pretty color, black walnut. So as you can see, there's a hole on the top for both public and private, as well as an exit point on the bottom for both public and private. This also has magnets in it. These are Hexagon dice trays. Again, out of black walnut, very well made. They're lined inside with leather. Very, very well made. I ordered another one so you have one for the front, one for the back. And they fit perfectly underneath the exit points. That way your dice don't go rolling out all over the table. They end up in the trays. And I ordered a couple extras because I have another dice tower coming for a different project. But if you have just a normal dice tower, you only need 2 of them. These are the acrylic panels. There's a full panel and a half panel. And these are the metal panels. There's a full and a half. They fit on the back of the panels. So obviously a half panel covers half of the panel. Let's get these guys open and take a look at them. The acrylic panels have this little protective coating on it, which is a pain in the butt to get off, but they do their job well to protect the acrylic. And again, the half panel covers half, the full panel will cover the entire panel. And they have magnets in them, so they will attach to the little magnets that are recessed in the back of the panel. This is the metal panel. Basically, it's a sheet of metal. It'll attach to the magnets. And you can attach magnets to it. So these magnetic pins attach and can hold papers or notes or whatever you need. This is the full size, so it covers the entire back of the screen. So next we have the canvas bag. The canvas bag is very well made. It's a nice size. The stitching is really good. And the handles are nice and sturdy and strong. All in all, very well made bag. It has a few issues which I'll talk about later. Shoulder strap, So you don't have to carry it with your hands, you can sling it over your shoulder. And then there's sections inside to separate up to 4 panels. All in all, it's a really good bag. Each of the panels connect on their edge with magnets. And you can position them any way you need to give yourself more room or less room behind the DM screen. And you can insert the towers in between your panels or on the far end. Totally your choice. They can go anywhere there's a panel. This is a tablet tray. Obviously, it's to hold the tablet. It can hold some pens or dice. And it snaps right into the base of any panel. So your tablet would just sit in the back row and lean up against it. When positioning your panels together, make sure you have the orientation right. I have it upside down here. So just make sure the metal strip is at the top. Okay. These are the initiative rulers. The initiative rulers took me a little bit to figure out how to get them attached. But they're numbered 1 through 10, 11 through 20, and 21 through 30. Okay. And they don't go in there. And the numbers don't face outward. So once I figured out, you flip them around and they connect on the inside, they made more sense. So the only challenge with them is the numbers go 1 to 30 from the DM side, but when you put your initiative trackers in, they're going to be in a slightly different order. So might be a little confusing to the players. The initiative trackers have this film on, and it literally took us 30 minutes to get all the film off of all 16 of the trackers. It's very well adhered. They don't fit in the slot with the film on, so you do have to take them off on both sides. Otherwise, it'll be an extremely tight fit. So we have both white and black trackers. We use one color for our party and the other color for the enemies. And there's a white one. And again, extremely difficult to get off, especially if you don't have fingernails. But eventually we were able to get them off. And they are a little bit tight because I didn't remove the film on the back. But once you remove the film on the back, it'll be nice and loose. This is the brass turn tracker. And it sits on top of the initiative tracker. So as you move from player's turn to turn, you just move the initiative tracker, turn tracker. Just like that. And it sits pretty solid. The turn trackers use a wet erase marker, so remember that, not a dry erase and not a Sharpie. Don't make that mistake or you'll have to clean up really. So the dice trowel and the hex tray is perfect to roll dice. This is an example of doing a public roll. You use the hole closest to the player. Drop your dice in, and they can see the roll. Here's an example of the setup from behind the screen. So this will be a private roll. So the players know you've rolled, but they can't see what the roll is. The storage tower is perfect for storing miniatures. Or you can use your trays. Unfortunately, the tray can't fit in the bottom. And I'm not sure what to do with the shelves once you take them out. But the trays just fit right in the same slots. Got to make sure you have it oriented properly. Hard to do one-handed. Just like that. And there's room for up to 4 of these trays. And you can store dice in them as well as figures. And when you're ready, you can cover them up so no one can see them or to carry them. This is the full metal plate. It'll cover the entire back of the DM screen. And it just attaches to the magnets. The acrylic. This is the full acrylic shield. Again, the protective film was a pain to remove, but it's doing its job to protect it. Also hard to remove one-handed. The acrylic shield's also attached with magnets, and they'll hold any type of papers, notes, maps that you want that are behind them. The magnetic pins can be used with the magnetic sheets. Again, they can hold notes or maps or anything that you want, or they can attach to the strips. So every DM screen has the metal strip, and it has embedded magnets that can hold 2 halves or 1 full. The screens fit nicely in the carrying bag, but the first fail of this bag is the inside pocket. It's really not big enough to hold any of the accessories. The tablet holder or the initiative ruler do not really fit. The pouch should have been wider. There's also no strap to keep the screens locked in place like you would have in a laptop bag. So you want something here to hold these together. I'll probably sew in some Velcro straps that can be removed and replace the pouch with a larger one that also has Velcro to keep it closed. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to be notified of more videos about gaming, trains, my travel, and system administration videos. Thank you.